Open your book to page 487. Today's lesson is learn how to write series in the sigma notation. So again, sigma notation is the Greek letter S. This is a capital letter S, and so it's sigma. Sigma is capital letter S, and the reason you use that is because sum, right? Sum is S. Okay, so that's what that is. So just like the previous lesson, you need to look for formula, right? So sigma notation is same as looking for the formula, okay? And it's just using this notation instead of T of n equal to whatever notation. Okay? And this one give you more. This give you more exact information. So let's go to example 1. So example 1, you have the sigma notation. You have j equal to 1 through 20, and you got negative 1 to the j times j plus 2. Okay, so the sigma notation give you more details. It gives you more information because it tells you from what to what. Whereas T of n equal to a formula, it doesn't tell you, what to start and what to stop. Okay, but this over here, the inside part, this is like your T of n. That's what that is. So what you did in previous assignment is just do the same thing, okay? But so in this case, they kind of give you the sigma notation and they want to expand it out. So expand it out means j equal to 1, plug in, that's your first term. J equal to 2, that'll be your second term. So this is like your n. But remember, be flexible with your variables, right? Don't always start with n. You can use any variable. You can use j, you can use k, you can use whatever, okay? So be flexible with your variable. Don't always start with n. Okay, you can use A, you can use B, right? Okay, so in this case, they want you to write it in the expanded form, means they want you to write it out. Okay, so what you want to do is just go and substitute, right? So when j equal to 1, so you're going to get negative 1 to the 1 over 1 plus 2. Okay, that would be when j equal to 1. Now j equal to 2. Right, now remember what this part is, right? This part is alternating sign, right? Remember that? We just see this a few minutes ago, right? This part takes care of the number, this part takes care of the sign, right? Remember this format? It gives you an alternating sign, right? So this is when j equal to 1, this is j equal to 2, and this is j equal to 3. And then keep going. Normally you do the first 3 and the last one. Okay, plus dot 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 plus negative 1 to the 20. So it tells you j goes from 1 through 20. So there are 20 terms. So the last term, so again you do the first 3 and do the last one. Okay. Then after that you simplify. So this will give you negative 1. So it'll be negative 3. Right? Plus this will give you positive 4. And this will give you negative 5 plus dot 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 dot. So this will give you even, so it'll be 22. Okay, and that's it. That's your answer. Okay, so this is called expanded form. Means you write it out, and so that's when you have to expand. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go backward. We're going to go from here to here. Okay, we're going to go backward. Again, remember, sigma notation is like looking for your formula. So we already did this already. Okay, we already did this. So let's go to example 2. It says use the sigma notation to write a series. So you got 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus dot 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 plus 100. Okay, so there are 2 methods. One is by using the formula if it's one of the arithmetic series or if it's geometric. Okay, so let's go and do the method 2 first. Let's use a formula. So this one you can see that this is plus 5, this is plus 5. So this is arithmetic, right? So this is arithmetic series and d equal to 5. Okay, so let's go and use a formula first. So this is your n equal to 1. So that's your T1, right? This is n equal to 2, so that's T2. This is n equal to 3, so that's T3. So this one you don't know n equal to what. So you don't know what this equal to. Okay? So again, that's only one formula, right? So you just use T of n equal to T1 plus D times n minus 1, right? Remember that? So first, let's go and get all our information first. So T of n equal to, so let's go and look for the n first. Okay, so T of 1 equal to 10, D equal to 5, T of n over here is 100. So we know that T of n is 100, so let's put 100 in here. Okay. So we're looking for what is n for this very last term. Okay, so we put 100 over here. So minus 10. So you don't have to multiply out first. Actually, it's easier if you not multiply out. So you got 90 equal to 5 times n minus 1, divide by 5. So 18 equal to n minus 1, so n equal to 19. Okay? So now we know that n equal to 19, and this is T of 19. Okay. So now we can go and write the formula. So sigma, so sigma notation. So you're going to get n equal to, this is 1 through 19, so n equal to 1 through 19. Okay? So you see over here, 1 through 19, right? And the formula would be this part right over here, right? So remember now, this, so you're going to get T of 1, which is 10, plus 5 times n minus 1. So that is your formula, okay? Now if you want to simplify it, that's fine. So if you work it out, so this is equal to 10 plus 5n minus 5. So you're going to get sigma notation. So you work it out, you're going to get 5n plus 5. Okay. So either way is fine, but this is probably better. Okay. So again, all you do is looking for a formula. Okay. So this is your T of n. Now remember, T of n is work for any terms, right? Okay. So that's why you have to keep in this form. Okay. So this is one method. Now, if you do it the other method, by pattern, so you got 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus plus 100. So this is n. Okay, so instead of using n equal to 1, remember when you're looking for pattern, you don't always have to start with 1. Okay, so what you do is, you're looking for pattern, you want to break it down. So this is equal to 5 times 2, this is 5 times 3, this is 5 times 4, and this is 5 times 20, right? So remember what I said about when you're using pattern, right? The part that's the same, the constant, that is the one that does not change, right? The part that's changing, that's your n or whatever the variable you're using. So this is going to be n. This is really bad. Okay, 5n. But you have to be careful now. The n starts from 2, 3, 4 to 20, right? So you have to make it n equal to 2 through 20. Right? See, the part is changing. The part is changing, that's your n. And it goes from 2 to 20. Okay? And that's your equation. So notice the difference between the two. Right? So a lot of time, if you can see the pattern is quicker. Okay? Now notice the answers are slightly different, right? Everybody see that? So this one, when you use formula, is 1 through 19, and it's 5n plus 5. Over here, is 2 through 20, and the formula is 5n. Okay? So either way is fine. Okay? So you got to be careful when you have to know what you're doing, right? So again, don't always start with 1. Okay? You got to look at your pattern. Okay? Okay, let's go to example 3. Example 3, you have 5 over 2 minus 5 over 4 plus 5 over 6 minus 5 over 8 plus Okay? So this one is neither. So you have to use your use your pattern. Okay? So again, write down your n, it helps you visualize. So n equal to 1, n equal to 2, okay? N equal to 3, n equal to 4. Now, you don't always have to write down n right away, but this one is okay. Okay? So you you try to do a lot of this problem, get more experience. Okay? So if you notice the top, notice there are 3 parts. You got the numerator, denominator, and the sign. So there are 3 parts. Okay? So if you notice the top is always 5, right? So you know that that's always the 5. The bottom is 2n, right? See, n equal to 1, you get 2. N equal to 2, you get 4. So bottom is going to be 2n, right? So that take care of the numerator. Next, you have to take care of the sign. The sign is alternating, right? Positive, negative, right? So that means you have to do this negative 1 to the whatever, right? So we're going to start with n equal to 1, and this goes on forever. This goes on forever, so we go from 1 to infinity. Okay? So you go from 1 to infinity, right? So now the sign, the first one is positive. So you have to make it even. But the first one, n equal to 1, is odd. So you have to n plus 1 to make it into even. So we give you positive. Okay? And that's it for example 3. Okay, so again, write these things that it help you to figure it out. Okay? Okay. So let's go and do some practice.